Oh, Matt Fox.
Yes,
Look
sir.
out, baby. We just went live. We are live
live.
across the universe, and we're doing this out and about in a noisy bar. We're smart. We're podcasting in noisy bars.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Zilch.
But let's do this.
You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
It is time for happy hour. It is the Man Cave Happy Hour. Whiskey, cigars, spirits, the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan.
Hey, I'm Matt Fox.
And we are at Ambassador Cigar. We're trying to get ourselves out and about and in public places and public spaces.
Okay. I'm just in public.
Yeah, where does I was drunk in a bar. You threw me in public. So no, we just wanted to get out. I just love that.
Thank you, Mr. White. Appreciate that.
I love that bit. But we were just thinking, hey, we should get out and about and do an episode of the show. And I forgot there was live entertainment.
We're invading spaces more than
normally.
Yeah.
It's a bit more reasonable, and we go sit here till a band break and do the show. But that wouldn't be quite as fun, would it?
No, but there's a special thing happening today in Metro Detroit.
Yeah. People listen to the show wherever, whenever, But for context, we're recording this on February the 16th,
Fat Tuesday,
2021, and it is Fat Tuesday.
It's Punchki Day.
I feel attacked.
What's that?
I feel attacked.
A little bit.
Fat Tuesday.
Well, that's fat every day for me. So
yeah.
That's just the way it rolls.
But I was thinking, we wanted to do just a taste of something, pair up a cigar and a cocktail.
Right.
Kind of the idea behind the Man Cave.
Well, that's how it really kind of started, because you were walking down the street with your bride, and you're like, hey.
And I thought pairings would be fun, but we don't, because it's like, I don't smoke a lot of cigars, honestly.
No, neither do I.
Every once in a while, and I've had just like, since everything's been closed and we haven't been able to play with people, I've wanted to go to the bar and smoke a cigar more than ever. It's like, everything. It's like, it's when the Girl Scout cookies aren't available. I want Girl Scout cookies more than anything.
Where my Samoas?
So
give me my Samoas.
So tonight, I thought we would do a pairing of a cocktail. And, we do a lot of...
Yes.
And I thought we'd break away from that, and I thought it would be cool to do some gin.
Rolling down the street.
Yeah. So, and then the bar is singing something else. So
the bar is singing tequila.
Yeah. It's...
but we're talking about gin. See?
But we are talking about gin. But I was like, but I want to do a cocktail, because I don't want to do...
All right, so funny story behind the Gimlet.
Okay, so yeah, there's a Gimlet. We're going to do a gin-based cocktail called a Gimlet.
Yes. And look what that happens.
Kayla's here with our Gimlets. Thank you
Kayla.
so much. Kayla, what was it? Do you know what's in it? Did you?
Yeah, Tanqueray and... Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. I'm just curious how she makes it, because there's a couple ways of doing it.
Yep.
So, all right, fair play. All right, so generally speaking, a Gimlet is... you had a story. You go ahead, Matt.
I have a funny story around a Gimlet. So Mary and I, my wife and I, were actually out at a restaurant. This was pre-quarantine,
okay,
I guess you could say. And we have some really nice friends of ours that actually live in Idaho now.
She's going to get her to get a cutter and a lighter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you, Mary, you're out to dinner.
Yeah, we were with friends from Idaho, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I'm looking at the drink menu, and I'm like, you know what? I've never had that before. Let me have a Gimlet. And what came out was this little champagne type glass.
Yeah, no.
And that's how it's typically served.
Normally it's served in a little champagne type glass.
Yeah. And everyone kind of just looked at me. They're like, yeah, that about fits the bill for Matt. That's about it.
Yeah, the girl drink drunk. Put an umbrella
Gotta
in it,
crack
I'm
me up.
happy. That is, that's it. We need to get a cutter and a lighter from her. But okay, I'll tell you a little bit about the
I'll be right back
history of the Gimlet, right? So it's refreshing, and generally speaking, is composed of gin, fresh lime juice, and then a simple sugar, a simple syrup, basically, sugar. So the cocktail is generally classified as a gin sour, putting a great company with other great tried and true sour drinks and daiquiris and all sorts of stuff like that. But here's the thing, right? So it all goes back to scurvy. It goes back to the 18th century and sailors needing to get their vitamin C, right? Because otherwise they were getting scurvy. Matt, you're getting the lighter and stuff, and you missed out, right? It all goes back to the 18th century.
Does it really?
And scurvy.
What?
Yes.
Okay, I came in on the right part of this conversation.
You need because sailors need their vitamin C, right? And so they had lime juice available, but lime juice is sometimes. Have you ever done lime juice straight?
Yes.
So
it's not.
I haven't done anything straight in my life.
Yes. It's not a recommendation that you'd want to do.
But that's what they had available. So to make it more palatable, they mix it up with some liquor and some gin.
Well, liquor makes everything better, though, doesn't it?
That's what I'm talking about. So while scurvy may be a thing of the past, the Gimlet is here to stay. This is all coming from liquor.com. I pulled that from there. So I like that. It first appeared in one of the classic cocktail books in 1930, the Savoy Cocktail Book.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Craddock put that out. That's one of the old tried and true standards. And the Gimlet appeared in there. So the recipe that appears here on liquor.com calls for 2.5 ounces of gin, a half ounce of lime juice, and a half ounce of simple syrup, garnished with a lime wedge wheel. And that's pretty much exactly what Kayla brought us here at the Ambassador. We're at Ambassador Cigar doing the Man Cave today. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to I can see the lime juice hazy green with the gin in the cocktail. And then I don't know if there's simple syrup in here because Kayla didn't know, and the bartender is afraid to come over here. So no, she's not afraid to come over, but she didn't come over. So,
but there's a song. There's a song about gin.
So yeah. Again, me and Snoop Dogg, we're rolling on the gin and juice. I was gonna say, what is in Snoop's gin and juice?
Well, here's the thing. When he wrote Gin and Juice, it was more about the good feelings and a real experience, and it really just became more of a global anthem for him.
Yeah,
because it was just fun. He would take the Tanqueray approach and representing Gin and Juice.
Tanqueray on these.
Yes, we did. But he's actually this is on LA Confidential. He said I whipped up a cool cocktail which I call Laid Back, which y'all got to try out, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're trying some Laid Back Gin and Juice.
That's nice.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's just kind of fun. The recipe that he does is what's that? 0.75 ounces of Tanqueray number 10.
Yep.
0.75 ounces of Ciroc apple, 2.5 ounces of fresh pineapple juice, splash of club soda. You add them all in the ingredients together in a shaker with some ice, and then you pour it over new ice.
All right, so Snoop goes with the pineapple juice for his gin and juice.
He does.
Okay, fair play. But the Gimlet, so that's not a Gimlet, that's gin and juice.
Yes, but he does a pineapple wedge or a lime.
Okay, right on.
At that.
It's like, well, you know why pineapple. All right, stop. I'm going to talk about pineapple anyway. But all right, so we were going to do a pairing. So how do you? Here we go. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
All right, we got our.
I haven't had a Gimlet since that fateful night at the restaurant.
I like that. It's a gin drinks. Always put me in a spring summer kind of mood.
They kind of do because they're more light.
I shoveled 12 inches of snow today.
Oh, I did that too. Because we almost live all in the same city.
Yeah,
but still, there was a lot of Mother Nature got taken care of today.
Yeah, no, oh my God, and I live. You live by a school, and so they plow your road pretty heavily. I live on a main road.
Okay,
and they plow pretty heavily. So you posted, it's like, oh, this is my background of the background of these mountains
Yeah.
is what I'm dealing with in the mouth of my driveway.
Yes. But here's the thing.
Same thing.
This morning, as I'm out there, I got out there at 7 a.m. and I start, getting my cardio workout in.
I was up there at the crack of 11.
Yeah. So here I am, and I'm shoveling, and here I see the big plow truck coming down the road, and I know what's going to happen. And he knows what he's going to do to me. So I'm just watching him drive by and push about another 3 to 4 inches of more snow on top of what I have to shovel yet. So I'm sure he laughed his butt off and just said, yeah, I got you. But it happens all the time.
So here's the thing, right? So they got the big semi trucks plowing the snow.
Yeah.
But then they have the smaller, medium size, like bigger than a pickup truck, but not quite a semi, with plows on them. And they go through and they do like some cleanup and fine tuning. And before they plow the side streets, they'll like clear the mouth of the side streets.
Yeah, it must be nice.
And I'm like one street off of the side street.
So you're still digging out of another 5 feet.
I'm out there because it's all clumped and nasty from the street, and so the snowblower won't go through it, right?
Oh, you have a snowblower?
I have a snowblower. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You see, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm getting cardio.
You have a driveway and 2 feet of sidewalk.
You're not wrong.
I got a wraparound driveway, a pad for 6 cars. I don't have any sidewalk though.
This is true.
I live in the snotty part of Troy where there are no sidewalks. So anyway, The city worker is there, and he's cleaning out the mouth of the side street that's just,
right there,
50 yards, 20 yards from my driveway. I start frantically waving at him because I had just walked out with my shovel, and I got my shovel, and I'm like pointing at my driveway, and I'm like making airplane signals that come in here, give it a spin. And he did.
Aw.
He came and he scooped the mouth of my driveway. And scoop the snow.
See, that's what they do for the snooty part of Troy.
Oh my God!
They laughed at my ass because I'm not in the snooty part of Troy. They just laughed at me.
I was like, "Holy crap!" I
I
was actually blowing him kisses as he drove away.
That's right. You haven't done anything straight in a while, have you?
Holy crap! That was gorgeous, though, that he did that for me because we were so deep in the snow there. It was.
I love to play in the snow. And if you listen to the show before, you know that I love to ski, but I love to play in it. But when I have to clean it up, I'm not all about that life, but I have to do it. So
I told you that story to tell you this story.
Go for it.
We're standing in 12 inches to 2 feet of snow today.
Oh, I thought you were going a different direction, but
and we're drinking summer drinks. So, that was kind of my feel for it too. Although this works, this is it's cool and crisp like snow.
Yes, it kind of is.
It's so it's not too far afield, but it's a cool drink.
It kind of reminds me, when I drink it when I'm out west, and it kind of reminds me of Montana.
Yeah. Okay.
When I was out in Montana, I walk outside and the air is just so clean and so clear, and you can see for miles. That's what this takes me to, right? Yeah. So. It's got that light snow refreshing
when
feel.
I'm cuddled in front of the fire, and it's cool, and I got the Afghan on me, and the cat's laying on top of that.
Yeah,
and I'm not drinking Gimlet there, right?
No, you got a spiced hot chocolate of something.
That's just a nice bourbon, just warming you up.
Mm-hmm.
But this is nice and crisp.
Mm-hmm.
It's crisp for summer and spring, but it can be crisp in the winter for me. Anyway, So Gimlet is a nice crisp cocktail with gin.
Yep.
And we went with the Tanqueray in honor of gin and juice with the Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Hey, you know what?
Yes, we did.
I said, we're here at the Ambassador Cigar Lounge in Troy.
Yes, we are.
Near, it kind of split the difference. It's like in between our two houses, which is kind of great. Yeah. And it's a cool little pub. And they have a great humidor, a great staff. The owner, Shawn, is pretty freaking amazing. And so I told him, I said, Shawn, we are going to drink a gin drink. We're going to have a Gimlet. We're going to have, so it's basically gin and lime juice. I go, what would you pair with it? He's like, I don't know. He goes, let's go in the humidor and look around. I'm like, I like the sounds of that.
I like the way you think.
So we went in the humidor and we looked around. And he was like, I don't know. He goes, this was my first choice. I go, well, hey, first choice, best choice. What do you got? And he said, let's do the Micallef. The Micallef A.
Micallef A.
And it's the Micallef A. And the video's not showing it. But the Micallef A, really cool. The A stands for ambassador. not this ambassador, but they were originally called Micallef Ambassadors, and they got in trouble. I don't know, some kind of copyright infringement or some horseshit. So
That's actually
something. So the Micallef A, the Micallef Ambassador, is what he said he would pair for it. He said because it's a medium cigar. I said, dude, light, dark, medium, heavy, whatever you think would go. We're open to anything. And he came back with medium, which is good because which is good for us. That's good. That's good for you.
Yes, I like medium-bodied cigars personally.
Yeah.
I don't like something harsh that's gonna bite my face off.
But we were going with a crisp, light cocktail. So again, the pairing might do that. So the Micallef, he said it was a medium-bodied cigar. He said Nicaragua, and he said a Maduro wrapper. And then I forgot everything else he said to me.
I'll tell you exactly what he said. Are you ready?
You talk. I'll light.
All right.
Go
So
ahead.
yes, it's a medium strength type of cigar.
Yeah.
It's in a Churchill format.
Okay.
All right. So it's a little bit longer. A lot of folks like their shorties or what have you if they're on their way to work and just doing a short drive. But this is a Churchill size cigar, 6.75 by 54. The wrapper is a Nicaraguan Maduro.
Nicaraguan. I have a hard time with that word.
Nicaraguan Maduro. But the binder itself is a Sumatra binder, but the filler is again Nicaraguan and Dominican. So it looks like it would be because the wrapper is dark and it doesn't look like it would be a medium
heavier.
cigar. It looks heavier than what it
said
is.
Medium.
But it's got a very medium body.
There.
So when you look at it, you're like, oh, that looks like a strong cigar. No, actually, it smokes very medium. It's burning really nicely too. In all honesty, but it's actually it is a very medium bodied cigar.
Oh yeah, that's nice. It's light because we've sipped the cocktail a couple times. I wonder if the cocktail lightens it up for us because it is lighter. It's like this is way lighter than I thought it would be just from the look of it.
Mm-hmm. But
I love the label, the Micallef label.
Micallef Cigars is actually, I believe, out of Weatherford, Texas. So they're in the U.S. They're not local, but they're out of Texas. And hopefully, with all that ice and snow they got, it doesn't ruin what they got going on right now.
Yeah. Don't mess with Texas.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the stuff's coming from Nicaragua anyway. So.
But
what are you getting? Are you getting any flavors on the cigar? We focus so much on like I said, we don't smoke that many cigars, and we've been focused on the flavors of the bourbons and the whiskeys and the spirits.
I'm getting something woody out of this. It's got a wood feel to it.
Okay.
As it sits on my lips, and as I'm smelling it, it's got a wood feel to it. But when I'm smoking on it, it kind of. I don't know why. It might be because of what I had for dinner, but it might be like it's got a cream feel to it almost too. On the draw, it's kind of more of a cream feel on it.
It's smoky. I shouldn't be allowed in public. I don't want to just go, oh yeah, smoky, or oh yeah, wood. But no, you're right. It's it's natural.
Yes.
I don't want to say earth.
It's not earthy.
I want to cross between wood and earth. It's a cross between a wood. It's a natural. Yeah, it's a natural taste for me. It's light.
Yes.
It's actually almost light after the cocktail.
Kind of
but
is.
Now that it's sitting on my tongue, after I'm done, I haven't sipped the cocktail and I've dragged on this a couple of times.
Right.
It's hanging out on my tongue a bit. And it's good, but it's good. It's not
overwhelming.
No.
It's not one of those. I don't like.
Medium.
I don't like a cigar that's gonna make me pucker, or make me go, "Wow!" I still taste it 2 days later.
But you make me pucker a little bit.
Shit. Of course you would.
I love doing these in a bar because I think I get saucier when we're at the bar than when we're in studio.
You've been saucy for a long time, my friend. Yeah, these are. It's a nice cigar.
Earthy, not earth like dirt earth,
no,
but just like
a woody.
I'd like a natural. There's something natural. Is there like a flavor profile on that on the website or anything?
According to Micallef.com,
Uh-huh.
MicallefCigars.com, it says it's for our This cigar itself was really for our brick and mortar retail partners themselves. It's got a medium body cigar, layers of flavor is what they're saying, but
Clover.
that's
Okay,
that's
go
good.
ahead.
Yeah, but the Nicaraguan Maduro wrapper really brings forward that smooth notes of maybe a sweet cream, while the Sumatran binder itself adds notes of wood and leather. So I hadn't read that, and that's why I was getting
All right,
wood and leather. Yeah.
clover. So it's that natural, clean
Yes.
feel and taste. So and again, we don't do cigars as often as we should.
Sure.
And then do the pairings. But this was fun. I'm gonna hit my drink again.
Go
Now
for
this
it.
isn't one I'd like a cognac or a bourbon where I dip the cigar in the drink, but
Now let me ask you
that adds a complexity to the cocktail too.
Now let me ask you the question: if you had if you had one of these at home,
Boxers. No, all right. What?
if you had one of these at home,
Yeah.
would you take it in the hot tub with you, or would you actually use it while you're barbecuing?
Yes and yes.
All right, fair enough. Would you take the gimlet in there too?
Oh my God, yeah. The gimlet a little more for the hot tub. It's beer and bourbon on the barbecue. But yeah, this guy would work in either place. This cigar would work. This Micallef A would work in either location for me. So
Oh, thank you, Shawn, for the recommendation. That's a good pick. It's a good pairing between the two.
Excellent pick.
No,
yeah.
lighter the drink, more lighter the cigar. I guess you'd want to go.
Yeah.
No, but everyone's different. Some folks, though, even folks that do dessert cigars, and they'll do like a cream type, chocolate cream type of a drink.
Right.
But then they'll get a dessert chocolate type of cigar. But the pairings that you can do between a drink and a cigar are just amazing.
Yeah, they're endless. I mean, yeah. I'm having a freaking riot over here with this gimlet and the cigar. Oh my God. Matt, this was a great
This is your idea, so thanks for the invite.
It was a great idea. Oh, wait, it was mine.
I was talking to someone a couple days ago. They're like, hey, what does your season 2 look like? I'm like, well, we're still planning it. So our plan was, let's just show up and have one of us pick something. That's the plan, right?
Season
and
2, I mean, we're 3 years in.
Yeah.
We're through more than 3 years in.
That's craziness.
No, I know.
And if you're still listening after 3 years in,
Thank you.
thank you. Honestly, cannot thank you enough. Keep it up. Like, subscribe, keep us going.
Yeah. Oh, this was nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go. Man Cave Happy Hour, mancavehappyhour.com, and socials as well. Wherever finer podcasts are sold, which is a little bit of a misnomer because it's free.
Yeah.
It's like crack. It's not even like crack because, well, one, it's not addictive, and two, it's always free.
Yeah. Well, podcasting can be addictive, though.
Oh, it is. That's why I have 30.
If there was a reach out number for podcast addicts, I'd tell you, but I've never heard of one. So
Yeah, no.
keep watching, keep listening.
Enjoying this. All right. So we'll do it again. We got more Man Cave on the way. We got I don't mean to brag, but we got a hockey Hall of Famer will be joining us on the Man
That's
Cave coming up.
right. We do.
Excited. I don't know. Next week, the week after. No, 2
Hey,
weeks
it's
away.
March 9th.
We're 2 weeks out.
Is it 2 weeks away?
The 23rd. Yeah. No, is that a week away?
That's a week away.
Oh, next week.
Holy crap.
All right. Next time. Yeah.
I guess I should start preparing.
Eddie Belfort.
Yes, Belfort Spirits.
Belfort Spirits. He's came out with a line of whiskey, bourbon. He might have some
gin,
some clear liquids as well.
Gin and vodka, maybe. I can't wait.
So we're going to talk to Eddie Belfort, Hall of Fame hockey player, now a spirit distributor,
dealer, owner,
manufacturer, devotee.
I'm sure I am really looking forward to that. We're actually going to be in our studios for that, from what I understand as well. Or is he going to be coming in? He's not going to be joining us live. He's going to be streaming in.
He's going to zoom in, but we'll be in the Palatial Podcast Detroit studios. I love our studios. I love studios, but I love being on the road too.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of the Man Cave, because we can come into
this anywhere. The video's a little dark. I look like a floating head.
Guilty.
But hey, you got to deal with what you got to deal with.
Yeah.
When you're just kind of crashing at a bar. We just kind of walked in, set up shop. It's funny. There's like those guys over there that were at when we recorded at the Stray Cat. Yeah.
So yeah, we have places to revisit because the past year and a half just about has not been allowed in, but now that things are opening up slowly,
That's why I really wanted to get out and do one out and about today.
Yeah. So please be on the lookout if you've been a guest on the show and we've been in your space. Look out for a request for an invite.
We're coming. Well, we don't even invite. We just show up. That's Shawn. All right, Matt. That's it,
Jamie.
man. We're gonna do it. Cheers.
Cheers.